After years of dominance under Pep Guardiola, this campaign was marked by inconsistency, injuries, and a rare absence of silverware, marking their first season without a major trophy since Pep took over. The troubles began early in the season with the long-term injury to Rodri, the heartbeat of City's midfield. His absence revealed the side's dependence on his defensive intelligence and positional control. In the 2 months without him, City endured one of their worst runs in recent memory. Just one win in over 10 matches across all competitions. That slump effectively derailed their league challenge and saw them knocked out of the Champions League and EFL Cup. Defensive frailty, a long-time strength of Guardiola's side, suddenly became a weakness. Without adequate cover for Rodri, and with key defenders like John Stones and Ruben Dias struggling for fitness and form, City's backline became exposed. City conceded chances at a higher rate than in any season since Guardiola took charge. Offensively, the team also faltered. While Erling Haaland still scored consistently, City became overly reliant on his finishing. When service from midfield diminished, due to injuries and ageing legs in key creators like Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva, City's attacking rhythm lost its usual sharpness. Guardiola tried tactical tweaks, including using Phil Foden more centrally, but cohesion was lacking. City's Champions League campaign ended in disappointment once again at the hands of Real Madrid. Their Premier League title defence faltered as they fell behind resurgent Liverpool and Arsenal, ultimately finishing third. Their FA Cup final loss to Crystal Palace added insult to injury. Pep Guardiola, ever candid, called the season bad, stressing that even a Club World Cup victory wouldn't mark the domestic failings. The season also marked a symbolic end to an era with the departure of Kevin De Bruyne. One of the greatest midfielders in Premier League history, his exit leaves a creative void that few players could realistically fill. However, City have responded impressively in the transfer market. In the wake of De Bruyne's departure, City moved quickly and decisively. They reinforced midfield with a younger, more athletic profile, bringing in a dynamic box-to-box option and a deep-lying playmaker who can deputise for Rodri. They've also invested in depth at full-back and central defence, reducing their reliance on injury-prone veterans. Rather than entering a decline, City may have engineered a smart retooling. By injecting youth and tactical flexibility, they've arguably made their squad stronger, positioning themselves for a serious bounce-back in 2025-26. Tijani Reinders joins Manchester City from AC Milan as a ready-made midfield operator, and his arrival is a clear part of the post-Kevin De Bruyne reshaping. The Dutchman offers a blend of control, energy and ball progression, attributes highly valued in Guardiola's system. Reinders excels in a box-to-box role, but is tactically intelligent enough to operate as a left-sided number 8, or even a deeper-lying midfielder when required. At Milan, his ability to receive under pressure, distribute cleanly, and contribute to both defensive phases and attacking transitions made him stand out. At City, he will likely be used in rotation with Mateo Kovacic and some young guns in midfield, helping to manage game tempo while adding verticality with late runs and smart positioning. Reinders is not a direct De Bruyne replacement in terms of creativity, but he gives Guardiola more balance in games where control is key. Expect him to feature heavily in matches that demand midfield physicality and positional discipline, particularly in European fixtures. His presence will also allow Silva or Foden to push higher up when needed, offering structural flexibility. Overall, Reinders is a smart, composed signing who strengthens City's depth and tactical range. Rayan Ait-Nouri arrives from Wolves as one of the Premier League's most technically gifted fullbacks, and he fills a key gap in City's squad, left-back. Long a problem position for Guardiola, the Algerian international brings a mix of athleticism, defensive stability, and attacking flair that few City players in that role have consistently offered except perhaps for Gvardiol, who will likely now more back to his natural position. Ait-Nouri is expected to compete directly with Josko Gvardiol and Nathan Ake for minutes on the left flank. But his more natural attacking instincts could see him used in games where width and penetration are required. He excels in one-on-one duels, has the stamina to play a high line, and can carry the ball progressively, making him ideal for Guardiola's inverted fullback system or even as an overlapping threat in certain setups. Defensively, Ait-Nouri is disciplined and aggressive, but his real value lies in transitions. He's capable of joining midfield build-up or hugging the touchline to stretch compact defences. His arrival also adds vital depth in a season where fixture congestion and physical demands will be relentless. Overall, Ait-Nouri strengthens City's tactical options on the left, offering a more natural full-back alternative and relieving pressure on Gvardiol to adapt outside his natural centre-back position. Rayan Cherki's signing is a bold, high-upside move that fits City's strategy of developing versatile, technically gifted attackers. The 20-year-old arrives from Lyon for just £30 million with a reputation for flair, dribbling, and attacking unpredictability. Though still raw, Cherki possesses the creativity and positional flexibility that Guardiola relishes in young talent. Primarily a left-footed playmaker, Cherki can operate as a winger on either side or as a number 10 behind a striker. At City, his early role is likely to be rotational, featuring in cup games and as an impact substitute in the Premier League. However, his style, quick feet, sharp passing and fearless creativity suggests he could grow into a central attacking role long-term, especially with De Bruyne's exit leaving creative duties to be spread across the team. Cherki may take time to adapt to City's demanding tactical system, particularly in terms of pressing and positional discipline. But under Guardiola's guidance, he has the tools to develop into a Mahrez-like figure, dangerous in the final third and a difference-maker in tight matches. His ceiling is high, and his signing shows City are planning not just for immediate success, but for a future with evolving attacking profiles. Omar Marmoush's arrival at Manchester City has brought a unique and energetic attacking profile to Pep Guardiola's system. The Egyptian forward, signed after a standout Bundesliga campaign with Eintracht Frankfurt, offers pace, verticality, and relentless off-the-ball movement, qualities that give City a different dimension in attack. Marmoush is versatile, capable of playing anywhere across the front line, though he's best suited either as a wide forward or a second striker, with City occasionally lacking direct runners in behind. Especially when teams defend deep, Marmoush can stretch back lines, create space for creators like Foden and Cherki, and press aggressively from the front. He's tactically intelligent. He's an ideal option for counter-attacking scenarios or late-game impact. In a system often filled with technically refined players, Marmoush adds raw dynamism. Guardiola may use him similarly to how he used Gabriel Jesus early in his City tenure, energetic, flexible, and useful in breaking open tight games. His work rate and ability to score from multiple positions also make him a valuable rotation piece across all competitions. If he adapts quickly, Marmoush could be a surprise package in 2025-26, offering physicality and unpredictability to City's well-oiled system. Phil Foden enters the 2025-26 season as one of Manchester City's most vital and versatile assets. After a season that saw him take more central responsibility, Foden is expected to be the creative heartbeat of Guardiola's system following Kevin De Bruyne's departure. With elite close control, vision, and a growing scoring threat, he's evolving from a wide playmaker into a full-fledged midfield orchestrator. Guardiola has long said Foden's future lies centrally, and that transition is now underway. In a number 8 or advanced number 10 role, Foden links play between midfield and attack, operates in tight spaces, and unlocks defences with his quick feet and spatial awareness. He also contributes defensively with energy and pressing intensity, crucial traits in City's high possession system. His chemistry with forwards like Haaland and the likes of Savinho or Doku will be key. When City dominate the ball, Foden can float between the lines, find pockets of space, and deliver incisive passes or late shots from the edge of the box. He's also one of the few players capable of carrying the ball through traffic and creating something out of nothing. Foden is set to define City's next creative era, and possibly become the face of the team. Rodri remains the linchpin of Manchester City's entire system, arguably their most irreplaceable player. His deep-lying midfielder role underpins Guardiola's positional play, acting as both the defensive shield and first point of attacking build-up. City's drop-off during his injury in the 2024-25 season highlighted just how central he is to their success. Tactically, Rodri operates as a single pivot in front of the back four, recycling possession, dictating tempo, and breaking up opposition counters. His reading of the game, composure under pressure, and range of passing allow City to control matches in a way few teams can replicate. Defensively, he's improved in aerial duels, interception timing, and transitional awareness, often neutralising threats before they develop. Rodri also contributes going forward. He's added goals to his game, particularly with late runs and long-range strikes, and his progressive passing opens up wide and central channels alike. His leadership and consistency are invaluable, especially with veterans like De Bruyne now gone. With new, more mobile midfielders around him like Reinders and Foden, Rodri will likely focus even more on anchoring and distribution. As City look to regain their dominance, Rodri's health, form, and presence will remain the foundation of their tactical identity. Manchester City enter the 2025-26 campaign with perhaps their deepest and most versatile squad ever. Beyond the high-profile new signings, they boast elite quality players ready to rotate seamlessly under Pep Guardiola's demanding system, ensuring fierce competition for every spot. On the wings, Jeremy Doku has emerged as one of Europe's most electrifying dribblers. In the 2024-25 season, he led Europe in complete dribbles, averaging the most progressive carries per 90 minutes. His standout performances, particularly a 9-minute goal opener and dominant displays against Juventus in the Club World Cup, have highlighted his effectiveness. Although often resting, his sudden bursts of pace and unpredictability add a crucial dimension, especially when City need cutting-edge pace and penetration on transitions. Savinho, a 21-year-old Brazilian winger signed last summer from Troy, enjoyed a breakout first season. He led City in assists during the 2024-25 Premier League campaign, 11 in all comps. His dynamic play on either flank offers the creativity and combination play Guardiola values. In the Club World Cup, Savinho scored a spectacular long-range goal against Juventus, underlining his technical prowess and finishing ability. He gives Pep another high-energy attacking option, capable of unlocking tight defences. Captaining the resurgence, Bernardo Silva remains indispensable. Appointed captain at the Club World Cup, he praised the new generation while asserting City are back to top level. At 30, his versatility across midfield, pressing intensity and creative vision are unmatched. His leadership is critical in integrating the younger wave, and he remains a match winner in high-stakes fixtures. City's squad depth extends through the midfield and defence too. Matheus Nunes and Mateo Kovacic provide valuable rotation, especially in congested fixtures. Defensively, Pep has reinvigorated options such as Josko Gvardiol returning to centre-back after his left-back stint, alongside Akanji, Dias, Ake and Stones, ensuring multiple tactical setups remain viable. Goalkeeper depth is also strong with Ederson supported by new signing Marcus Bettinelli, reducing fatigue and injury risk. Guardiola can rotate freely without compromise. Their squad is arguably stronger and more balanced than ever. If injuries are managed and form maintained, Manchester City are now better prepared than at any time in recent years to challenge on all fronts. Manchester City head into the 2025-26 season with exceptional squad depth, underpinned by a blend of experienced internationals and emerging talent. One standout is Rico Lewis, who has become a key rotational player thanks to his versatility across defence and midfield. His performances in the FA Cup and Premier League highlight his maturity and tactical intelligence. Oscar Bobb and Nico O'Reilly, both academy graduates, have impressed with composure and creativity. Bobb scored in the Club World Cup against Juventus, while O'Reilly netted in the FA Cup, showcasing the club's commitment to youth integration. Abdulkadir Kusanov, a developing defensive option, adds depth in central defence and continues to be groomed for future responsibilities. Altogether, this squad depth positions Manchester City as well equipped to challenge across all major competitions once again.